Welcome to DWBI Adda channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the lectures on computer vision. The last lecture in transfer learning, we actually saw like how we can prepare our model for transfer learning. We prepared the model and we added some dense layer as well, and we did all of the manipulation stuffs that can be did in transfer learning. So we were training the model and we saw that our model was being trained faster as compared to a convolution neural network model, and the accuracy that we were getting was also perfectly fine, keeping in mind the huge, like the homogeneous amount of the data set. So now let's get back like where our model has stopped training now, and let's see what the final result actually is. So if I like fire up my Google Colab, you can see that the loss is basically decreasing over time, and the accuracy is also increasing as well. In case of validation loss, the loss is not decreasing, it's increasing curve, like it's following up, like let's say a non-monotonic pattern, and the validation accuracy is like not what we expected, but good enough considering that it lies like it's lying in the range of 80 to 86% maybe. So that's better, because to achieve the same we had to do about 30 epochs in convolution neural networks, if you remember. Like to achieve an accuracy of validation accuracy of 86%, we actually had to do 30 epochs. So we have got here in 10 epochs, so the model is getting trained faster. The accuracy is quite good. The accuracy has actually risen. The loss has actually fallen as compared to convolution neural network. However, not a lot of changes have been observed in like validation loss and accuracy, but nevertheless performs better, I guess, as compared to CNN. So I already have plotted the models for you, like I mean the curves for you. So if you see the number of epochs and training data, so it's completely like decreasing. The loss is decreasing, right, in training set, whereas in testing set it's increasing and then increasing curve, so non-monotonic. And in case of accuracy on to, I mean, it's a little better, because in training it's currently increasing, and in testing it's also increasing, like it's basically increasing and good to a certain point. So I hope like you are comfortable with the idea of transfer learning. Now we will be having a look at some of the more transfer learning models. Like I'm sure like we will be using models like Inception V3 and V5 to actually solve this problem, and I hope they can better, like they can give us the accuracy in a better way. But nevertheless, like once we have also discussed the concepts of callback, like we also apply the concepts of callback in transfer learning, and let us see if, I mean, like if it's possible that we achieve the best accuracy and stop training at a particular epoch by using both the concepts of early stopping and model checkpoint. So I will go back over here and run both of the concepts for you, I mean import both of them for you actually. So yeah, so we have to give something like a path, where the path basically is saved model weights, and like I have given this a new name, epoch and radiation accuracy.h5. I will run this for you, and I will run this for you as well. And then this is for model checkpoint, and then for early stopping I will import early stopping first, and then run these two pieces of code for you. And then over here, like over here, I will actually add something like callbacks is equals to call, oh not here, sorry, metrics accuracy over here, yeah, callbacks is equals to es, something like this, right? So what I need to do is I need to go back and like call off my model over again to basically train it once more, because I'm using callbacks. So es is actually here, yeah. So I will just run this piece of code again for you, and like I will run this model and see like what it's actually giving us, right? So let us run this piece of code again over here, and something like this, like I have to run basically all of the like parts of my model again to train it again. So this and this, and now this is the model summary that we are getting, not a change actually, if you see, not so change. And then compile, and then run again with run this over here again, and then run this over here again. So now, as you know, like in case of callbacks. Like callbacks, we basically are using both of the callbacks, that is early stopping and model checkpoint. So it will be a union of both the two operations, and it will save the model like wherever the validation accuracy is actually improving, and when for particular 5 epochs when the validation loss is not decreasing, it will actually stop our training over here. So we will like have a look till first or second epoch and see like what we are actually getting, and then I will stop the video and meet in the next lecture where we'll completely discuss like what is the final result that we are actually obtaining. Yeah, so at the end of the first epoch it tells me like, okay, like it has increased, validation has increased, like so it's saving the model, validation accuracy has increased and saving the model. And similarly the case will be for the second epoch as well, and all of that kind of stuff. So what I believe is that it's better to stop this lecture over here. Meet you in the next one when we will discuss like when the whole complete training process will be done in case of callbacks, and then we will actually like see what the final result is. So see you in the next one. Thank you.